How that is. Let's take a look. Still a bit loud. What's that? Okay, I think that's probably... Hi! I seem barely skitter around down there. I don't know if they're actually watching, or if that's just... I think... Hide the fan art for a bit. That one. That one. But yeah, okay, we're live. It's happening. Let's go! I wonder if people... They seem very interested in the, TTRPG stuff. But, in the meantime, all folks are hopefully joining in. I hope I'll get friends today, because I enjoy these. I hope I got the right day for, hang on, let me check the, schedule. That one. Today is... Yeah, Monday. Monday for the rest of the world. Tuesday for me. Let us... Webcam running. An ad claiming that my Wi-Fi is out of date and it may break my phone. Oh no. Ah, there we go. Okay. So the webcam's up. Let's get... Running route camera. There it is. Let's get our face tracker going for virtual camera. Let's get our... Yeah, we don't need this. Get our software up and running. And then I think we're good to go. So, I did a little bit of experiment off stream on doing skies. I just did like a couple of practice runs. I think I got something pretty good. Let's see if I can get something even better. Oh, here we are. Oh, it's working first time. I love when that happens. There we go. And yeah. Some chill Diablo to like, with rain. Which I think makes sense, because we're doing a rainy scene. Oh, sucks. Rain. Experimenting. And delete those. And you. And yeah. Yes, we're just getting straight into it. Oh, I should probably open up. So still unconnected. Might start today. I did put out the ping, didn't I? Yes, we did. Alright, cool. And there we go. Everything's up and running. Hey, dropped in. What was there? Ripple? Oh, welcome! Robbie Pipple. Neat. Well, welcome. Today we're doing TTRPG map design, and specifically, we are working on Chaos! Oh, wonderful, you made it! So, I'm doing, well, better now you're here. I was kind of worried I'd be alone today. Glad you made it. How are you doing? Oh! I was actually watching some clips of Arcane earlier. Damn, have you seen Arcane? Maps. Lighthouse. Oh, okay, you had a crack at taking a nap, didn't work out. Well, an attempt was made. Good effort. Let's start by painting in. Yeah, well, I should. Oh, okay, so what did you think? I think we've talked about it before. I don't remember what the consensus was. What layer is this? Okay, I think this layer is just empty. Oh, we need to paint. Wait, if I can click this, it'll select anything. Active. Select nothing. Okay, cool. So I want blood red sunset because I'm just edgy. Fight me. Start with adding red down here. It's our horizon. And I also want the sun somewhere up here. Kind of like a red setting sun. Got a bit of red light here. It's pinker. Like extra vibrant. Yeah, it says, I like the story. Season 2 could have been a bit better. It was just annoyed. Oh, it just annoyed me how strong the plot armor was. Ah, interesting. Okay. Neat. So make a deeper red up here. Put over here. Actually, hang on, wait, no. Deeper red here. Now, we're going to start painting in some bluey gray. So, very gray. Gosh. Start. Yeah, it says, like they were fist fighting. Main characters take 3 hits, no damage, hits back, instantly knocks the bad guy out. Ah. Ike, welcome! Ike is currently streaming as well, so be sure to head over and give them some love if you're blind. But welcome! Yeah. Brush that. Ooh. That looks good. Oh, that looks good. I like that. Welcome, Mike. How are friends doing? Good. How are you? I see you're streaming again. Add some here and that out a little. I feel like this could be. Oh. Gray in here. Dark gray. That's dark up in here. Color picks. Color picks. Dark. Gosh. Back in some tightener. That much. Let's turn up the Okay, that looks good. Going for like a very, very misty spray kind of weather. Let's add some brown clouds. Sorry, Ike. I'm not ignoring you, I swear. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. I like this. Oh, that feels so moody. Let's get hype. Okay, let's add some more clouds in over here. I'm feeling very distractible today. Oh, that looks so good. It's working a lot better than I was expecting. My goodness. Sorry, this is actually working really well. I'm very surprised myself at how well this is working. That's why I'm so distracted. Shit, was not expecting things to go this well. Did not have a plan for this. Okay, so if we had some smudges in here and kind of like form up some clouds, I'm finally getting like a feel of depth. It's good. Get some like this. And just do these kind of like bows, like this. Lighter, color pick. Even lighter. But yeah, so Chaos, how did you enjoy the Minecraft last night? Oh, Chaos says, anyways, I'll play a bit more League, but I'm still listening, just not typing. Oh, okay. Let me know when you're done with the current match, because I want to talk to you about Minecraft. I got plans. And also, I just had a lot of fun last night. Ooh, no, don't want that. That's good. Back. Some of that. Had a yeah. Okay, it says, I really enjoyed it. I had fun grinding max gear. Oh, yeah, right. I think you said you'd I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think I remember you saying that you'd never, gotten netherite before. Is that true? Also, I understand if you, if you stop typing suddenly. No biggie. You probably just, got into a match. Oh, okay, this is good. This is very good. Let's add some more of this kind of like really light spray kind of vibe in here. Nice. Actually, I don't. That? Some more spray. Some mist here, just to blend all that together. Goes into the background. Okay. Now I want to add a... It's not that hard. Anyways, back starting. Good luck right now. Good luck. Oh wait, no. Right now, look. Okay. Good luck. Sorry, I got my words all confused. Anyway, Ike. How's your stream going? I've got you open in a tab, spying on you on the side there. Although you keep buffering. Buffering a lot. I think you mentioned something about collabing. Let me know if you wanna collab together tonight. I mean, we're doing very different kinds of art, so I don't know. Well, I forgot to get Bible going, and I forgot to get my subtitles going. Oh man, I'm all over the place. Bot kicks the bot. Why you gotta go full screen? No one asked you for this. There you go. Just blending. Okay. So, yeah, I see. It's looking good. I messed around with normals earlier. Yeah, it keeps buffering. I'm like half an hour behind whatever you're doing right now. But yeah, let me know if you want to do a collab. Probably better do a collab when we're both modeling, though. Oh, well, it remake. Aw. I want to add a filter mask on this because it's feeling a little too vibrant. Like, it's nice, so I'm not complaining, but really fitting the mood. So, let's go ahead and... Someone on the enemy team didn't connect. Ah, okay. Let's... I like the red. Okay, it's feeling better. Ooh. Okay, that's very moody. Good, that's pretty mental. Let's get rid of his guideline. So these lines here where the DM screen's gonna kind of like bend. They're kind of like the seam lines. I'm gonna hide those up. Okay, let's add in the. Ooh. I think the ocean on a top layer, so very top above the cliffs and everything, because that's gonna. Hang on. Should we? I think we'll do 2 ocean layers. One behind the cliffs, and we'll do one in front of the cliffs. But yeah, who are you playing as? Like, what's the, what are you playing today? Name this layer Sky, and we'll come back and do a bit more work on the sky later. I really want to bring in some rain, but we'll do the ocean, like, the base ocean first, and then we'll bring in some rain, and then we'll have another go with the sky. And then I think we'll get back in with the brickwork. Maybe cliffs next. I'm playing Zaya, ADC. Ah, okay. Cool. Good luck. Oh, this is our sky. It's gonna be our ocean here. Yeah. It's gonna be a deep blue. Like a deep blue. Like even the horizon's gonna be fairly deep. Here says having too much fun with her. Awesome. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw it fuzzy for now, and then I'm gonna take a like marquee selection tool and just make a hard cut at the top. Once we're done. Base. So it's all fuzzy at the top now, but we'll cut that later. Opacity on. That's why it's not coming out right. There we go. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, cool. So. What do you like about Zendaya? Zendaya? I think it needs to be darker. I think it needs to be much. Go ahead and like a deep back there. So that's our horizon, and that looks very. Yeah. Now we're gonna go a bit more green, a bit more vibrant. About here, I think. Start. That's straight up black. What are you doing? Vibrant. That's feeling about right. Yeah, we'll paint on a layer of this. Gently does it. It's our next line. Like I said, it's looking really good. Thank you! I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's coming along really well. I'm shocked at how well it's coming along. I'm gonna go a bit more in turquoise, get a bit more vibrant. We're going lighter and in both lightness, going more in both lightness and saturation, and then also ramping up the hue closer to the green as we're coming forward. So I want it to look very sickly as we come forward. So the back's very red and bloody, and the water's kind of green and sickly. Chaos says, I'm really enjoying the character with high area control. She's an ADC that forces enemies to avoid your feathers, otherwise take a lot of damage. Oh yes! I think I've seen... Well, I think I've played against them a couple of times. Anyway, match again, starting again, luck. Okay, good luck! Let us know how it goes. Also, when you're back, wonder. I'd love to talk about some more Minecraft. Some more Minecraft. Also, Monster Energy Drink. 3, 1. Hope it doesn't hurt your ears. Okay, so. A bit more. Lighter and turquoisey. As we're coming in closer. Same again. Lighter, cleaner, vibrant. I think we'll ramp up the brush a bit every time too. And I think we're also going to throw another filter mask over the top of this gun. Okay, a bit more. In case anyone's curious, this is the Diablo 2 soundtrack with some rain overlaid on it. I have good experience with Diablo 2. It's an old game, but it's aged pretty well. Like, it is a classic RPG. Like, if I ever... Man, I've been talking about this for ages, but... I still... So, I've actually... Electroshock. I've shouted them out quite a few times. They've just recently started teaching me, and I'm endlessly grateful, how to do some basic, well, they've been teaching me the basics of, sound, generation? Mixing? I don't know what you call it. But, yeah, I've been learning a bit from them. Thinking about how I'd mix a soundtrack for game I've been planning. It's kind of like a very like an RPG, like a very old school RPG. Let's go ahead and do our cut. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, all right. So we got something that's looking pretty workable. Definitely use some more work on the clouds. I think we're gonna draw in the rain. So there's two kinds of rain. I don't know if you've ever like watched rain on the horizon, but it tends to roll in from a distance and look like mist. So I'm thinking, if I jump back to our brush layer, and just add a flat white and make its opacity quite low, you can start drawing in these sort of not bad. Thinking if I add in like a bunch of these sort of I need a less opacity. Start adding in a bunch of these sort of things like this at the bottom of these clouds. Kind of give the vibe that they're shedding. Down like that. And here. So, I think maybe a little bit here. And then what we're going to do for this particular layer is I'm going to add a filter mask. Like that. So filter mask. I only just recently discovered these. I've been using filter layers for the longest time, thinking it was so dumb that I have to add everything to everything below it. But yeah, apparently the layers are a thing. And then I'll set it to about 45 degrees. And then, yeah, so it's looking kind of like they're streaking down. And with a filter mask, I can keep editing these. So, let's see, go properties. And increase the length, and that'll make them more streaky. Decrease the length and make them less streaky. Spotty, that's a good amount. And yeah, so we got these sort of streaky bits. It's like this rain falling bit. Alright, so now I'm going to add in some foreground rain in exactly the same way. But this time I'm going to jump into our brush, and because this is closer, and you're going to be able to see more of the individual strokes, going white, and our opacity is that. Add in a new layer. That, okay, cool. I'm going to add some wiggly lines, and I'm making them wiggly for a reason. And that reason is, when I apply the motion blur, it'll kind of straighten a lot of these wiggles out. Oh, anyway, oh no, it's the ad starting. But yeah, these will kind of get straightened out. Also, I add a filter layer on this, and fiddle with this a little. I keep right-clicking to do a filter layers. I think that's a holdover from Photoshop days. Pretty sure you right-click to filter mask. Right-click to do that. Add a just layer. HSL. Let's see. Get nice and very moody. Kind of deep. I don't want to go edgy. That looks about right. And we'll be adding some waves and stuff in a little bit, just to make it a bit more active. But back to rain. Name this. We'll name this one Rain, and we'll name the ones in the back Squall. I'm pretty sure it's what that's called. Squall? Like the misty sort of things. I think Squall. Adding the... So... Wait a minute, you're behind the cliffs. You need to be in front of the cliffs. So shy. Come on. Get up here. There we go, yeah, because you're a 4-layer thing. Definitely want you way up the top. Yeah. You don't want anything interfering with these. It'll add some opacity at the end, but until then... Be too regular with these, we want it to be nice and messy. I hope this works. I'm saying this like I know it's gonna work out, but I'm just winging this. Hoping that the motion blur does what I think it will. No problem. Okay. Moment of truth. Let's find out. Filter mask. Blur. Motion blur. Oh. Going in the wrong direction. We'll set it to 5 degrees. Up all the way. Oops. There we go. Okay. Set this rain's opacity down a bit. And a lot more. There we go, there's a okay-ish rain. I think it needs a couple more layers added on. Let's start. Yeah, let's add a further back one. It's gonna be streaks. Closely packed together. And when we apply the motion blur to this one, when we opacify it, we'll make it a good deal less... feel less opaque, I think is the term. Yeah, so more transparent, less opaque. I was confused doing Photoshop. Notice how everything is opacity, and bringing the number down made it more visible. Felt like it should be, always felt like it should be the other way, but opacity means that it's less see-through. Something that's opaque is not see-through. Okay, I'm gonna add out filter layer, or filter mask, this. See how it works. 45 degrees as well, so you're max, okay. Opacity. Oh man, that feels cold. That feels so cold. Okay, cool. Let's crank that back up. I think we'll do one more layer behind this, like extra small stuff. I think we'll just do that by scaling down this, like duplicating and scaling down this one. Probably doing this 100 times. Oh, handbrake. Okay, well. Good luck, ad dwellers. Quiet day. Quiet day. Although, I bet it'll pick it up tomorrow. Tomorrow is, what's tomorrow? It's, ooh, tomorrow's a big deal. Tomorrow's a very big deal. Tomorrow's the, tier list. Oh man, I hope Lily makes it for that. They're gonna be very upset if they don't. Lily loves the emotes. Gotta be less particular about these rain specs. They're just getting blurred out anyway. Add in some sections where they're thicker too. Rain doesn't fall terribly uniformly. I don't know if you've ever been out in the rain, but it tends to sometimes it comes in like massive bursts and then it kind of chills out a bit. So it's yeah. Let's be a bit more non-uniform. I think we'll pull it there. There, and then we'll just duplicate this. Duplicate layer. We're on filter layers? Yeah. Add those back in when we're done. Cross. That'll do. Alright, cool. Down. We add filter mask. Actually, hang on, wait, no. Let's not add filter. Let's duplicate this first. Scale you in. Up. And then we'll add our motion blurs. That's our medium. That's our bar. Okay, cool. So we'll add our filter mask. Set it to 5 degrees and set it to max. Okay. Up. Same feet. Filter mask. 5 degrees. Max. Okay. Okay, so that's all a bit excessive. Things currently at 14%, so we want something lower than maybe 12%. Less than 12, so maybe. Okay, so do we want to get back to the clouds, or do we want some waves? Much with the waves until we're done with the cliffs. We can make start waves. I think we'll get in and do some clouds. Switch up our filter layer. And we'll get in and start drawing some darker spots in the backgrounds. Oh, the brush. What's this one like? Okay, let's try it. Oh. I'll start adding in some, like, bottoms to some more of these clouds. So. Okay, so let's add in some more fluffy clouds. So, I don't know if this is a mistake or not. And then we'll blend you in. Yeah, that was a mistake. Do not like that at all. Nice brush, but I just throw it in. That's not a good idea. Grab that gray. Casio. That gray. Something lighter. How about you? That works. Yeah, okay, so there's kind of like a cloud here. Get some milk. Feel like, and then we'll darken the base of you. So. Yeah, you kind of like blend into. It's like. Let's blend you in with a little bit of red as well. So. Lassitude, welcome. Yo. I'm working on the Mork Borg map. Very, very grim, very dark, very wet, very cold. Hope you brought some tea. It's gonna be very wet, dreary stream. I think that might be a bit too dark. I think we're being a bit too edgy. Definitely make it a little less red. Anyway, Lassitude, how you doing, buddy? Awesome. What you been up to? Made any more progress on the lassitudes? I suppose I need to add some shading to this tower too. The sun's coming from this-ish direction. Let's grab... add a new layer. Grab... this red, I think. Wait, no. Dang, I had exactly the right red. This red. Back on. Add some like this. That's right. That's what it says. Been working on 3D stuff mostly, other than regular work. Ah, okay. Um, 3D stuff. Alright, that's like this. I'm gonna do the wave. What if we did some like blending? Alright, let's have a go. Pull this one wave. I color pick that. Spread it up just a bit. And some... yeah. Okay, so we're gonna want a different brush. We're gonna want a particular brush for this. What I'm gonna want is a stencil brush like this. Editing on it. Painting. Aren't you painting? Right? Oh, you're really opaque. Okay, that's a problem. There you go. So what we want is for this to be fade in density as well as thickness. Right now it's only fading in density. So, size. Ah, here we go. Bring this down like this. So now, as we draw out waves, kind of like bring the pressure down as I go up, and waves less. So, yeah. So if I go like this. Gradually pressure. And I can do shenanigans at the top. Yeah, okay, that's good. I call that ASCII layer down. It's also up. Blend it in the middle a little. Never done waves before. It's, it's for me, which is good. And you at the top, the top of the crest of the wave. Ooh, that's actually looking pretty good. Okay, okay, okay. Now, let's add in some spray at the top. Have it thicker in a few places. Really, really aggressive here, so it's just kind of like killing over a little. Aggressive here as well. Thicker and thinner and now brush size down a bit here. Gonna have other side. How's that? Does that look like a wave? Looks kind of like a wave. Gotta do some stuff on the backside of it, I think. Backside, a darker vibe. What's that? That wave? Feel like a wave. I think the backside needs to be lighter actually. Grab a that. Blend in some lighter. Oh, whatever it is, it's gotta be tumultuous. Fairly stormy sea. That's some more spray up here. I think we'll get in the top here and blend some of this spray back. Actually, let's give it a hard blending. Let's see. Solid. Okay, so we just gotta do this like a bajillion times. Not a bajillion. Like, I think I'm gonna need 7 or 8 of these, wait? Did not like that. Did not like that at all. Let's, back. Break up this. So it looks less cloudy and more, you know, brushy, like claws. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, let's do the same thing. Thing is, now I gotta remember how to replicate this for the other waves. Like, improving as you go is good, but also, you kind of need consistency when you're drawing a map. Or drawing art. Chaos, welcome back! Okay, I won this last game. Enemies were so tilted. Wait, tiled? Wait, you mean tiled or tilted? I presume you mean tilted. Anyway, congrats! Either way. Excellent. You could have either meant tired or tilted. I figured tilted is probably the most likely. But yeah, well done. Tajik! Welcome! Speaking of being too good, you're seeing what oh my god, I'm so happy with how this wave's working out. I've never done water before. This is like Fox's first, this is like baby's first water experience. Okay, Chaos says I ended with 22. 22, that's mental! How's your, okay, I'm just saying this because I used to be a support main. How's your support? Because, you know, you can't have a good ADC without a good support. I got a really good support. Excellent. Who were they? Like, what was their character, I mean? Harik. Anyway, welcome back, Sashik. How you doing? Also, I see you lucked out with the 1 month subscriber thing. Oh, we're doing. Okay, so as a subscriber, you have access to the awesome emotes. Like, for example, this absolute gem. Also, I don't know if you can. Oh wait, yeah, this is a bits thing, but you can also use bits to make the emotes massive. But point being, yeah, you have access to all the cool emotes. And tomorrow, we're doing a tier list. We've done this before. Where we rate all, well, where, you know, I put up polls and we rate all the, a bit sick and slow today. Other than that, though, pretty happy. Thank you for asking. Oh, but yeah, so tomorrow, if you're interested, as a recent subscriber, I just realized I need to do some, like, mist on this side, because if the rain's coming in and it's hitting it, it's going to be spraying up as well, so I need to add, like, a sort of misty vibe to the edge of this. Let's do that now. Oh, right, emojis. Yeah, we're doing emoji run, I guess. So yeah, if you like the emojis, I definitely recommend giving them a go. I put a lot of work in these fellas. Let's... Hey. There we go. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of animated emojis and non-animated one, and we now have 6 free slots. So starting tomorrow, we're gonna start filling them, and we're also gonna be, while I'm filling the first couple, we're gonna have a little poll. to decide which ones also need to be updated while we're at it. We're gonna be doing a lot of emoji stuff the next couple of weeks. So if you're into emojis, Sishik says, "How are you feeling?" I'm doing pretty well. Better now you're here. um, sorry I'm feeling sick. Um, is it bad? Is it contagious? Please don't cough into your microphone. Nah, that's not a good spray. I think maybe... Sajik said, my Twitch closed to update JavaScript now for a bit. If you said anything to me... Oh, I said a lot of things to you. I did a whole speech. Damn it, Twitch. Twitch is out to get me, I swear. Okay, I think this is our best spray. Oh, we can throw a motion blur on this. Thing is, now I've forgotten what it was I was saying. Ain't like just how it goes. Oh yeah, emojis. So yeah, since you got gifted a sub, you now have access to all the animated emojis. And tomorrow we're doing a tier list. So yeah, if there's any emojis you'd like to see added to the list, I will be making quite a few emojis next week. And yeah. So yeah, don't forget you can use our emojis now. We have a lot of them. Like hang on, and I can make them gigantic too. I keep forgetting. This adorable fellow, so cute and edible. Ooh, okay, that helps a lot. Yeah, that makes all sorts of difference. Alright, let's throw a motion blur on this fella. I sound like a ghetto Bob Ross. Delta mask. Motion blur. 45 degrees, ramp it up. Whoa! Alright, that is peak. Let's ramp it up some more. How far can we push this? Oh yeah, that's too far. Yeah, that looks good. That looks like it's really getting drenched. Possible ban evader. Huh. Get out of here. Okay, yeah, that looks like it's really getting hammered by some rain. Love it. Let's throw off motion blur and that from that. Add in a bit more haze. He says, and that looks so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm so surprised at how well this is working. Like, do you ever, like, sit down to do something and just assume, you know, this, you're just gonna have a go, see what happens, and then it just turns out amazing? Going so much better than I had any right to. Way down, and just like a really... Yeah, I can lift up a bit. Oh, Chaos says, that's what happened to me to my last two drawings. I just expected to sketch a little and they turned out great. Yeah! So much fun when that happens. Alright. And we'll put some opacity down. This is feeling so wet and gloomy. Man, really wish I'd thought to make myself a cup of tea before I sat down for today's stream. It's making anyone else feel cold? Damn. Okay. I should probably do some more of these waves. Low-key, forgot how I did them, though. Hashtag just things. It's the ocean layer. Here's the waves layer. Anyone remember how I did this? Oh man, I really hope Lily rocks up. I really hope I can... Oh! Ike, hello! Oh, thank you so much for the raid! You know... Oh, hang on. Is the bot active? That bot is shouting people out. Bot's sleeping. Creative gang incoming. Arty raid. Creative gang incoming. Arty raid. Creative gang incoming. Arty raid. Creative gang incoming. Arty raid! Yeah, let me throw a quick shout out for Ike. Even though, like... Y'all better be following Ike already, but just in case some of you have missed, shout out Ike Art. Ike, thank you so much for the raid. How'd your stream go? Before I say what everyone already knows. I saw you were working on a very interesting. They had I don't know. This might be your time. The Tonberries. I forget what the show was. Okay, that was not good. Learn this in a bit. Ike says, went well. I just had to end early because I gotta run and do some stuff around the house. Oh, okay. Well, good luck. And thank you so much for the raid. But yeah, Ike, does 3D modeling stuff. They kinda, unlike me, they're min-maxing the, 3D modeling, which is good. I wish I could do that, min-max one thing. But nope, I'm over here doing literally everything and not being particularly impressive at any of it. But yes, good luck, Ike! I'll just be telling everyone about you. Nothing you don't already know. But yeah, they do 3D modeling. They were working on a... They do a lot of chibi creatures. Kind of like... They look a lot like plushies of OCs and whatnot. And they're really cool. So if you're that sort of thing, definitely give Ike a go. There's a little follow thing at the top there. If you wanna hit them up. Yeah. But for my part, I'm currently working on the... Oh, actually, hang on. Because I'm a clever fox, and I thought ahead, and because my RAM is extremely limited these days, I baked out the map PNG, so it's not as heavy on my system if I want to have it open as well. So, document, and so I'm working on a TTRPG map. This is the lighthouse map. A goblin-infested lighthouse. This is the yeah, this is what we got so far for the map. So I want to have a map that the players, play on. This is what's on the table, and then I'm gonna have the DM screen, which is kind of like what sits between the players and the DM, and lets the DM kind of like hide all their stuff behind it. Pando deciding to shout out Ike. I literally did that. Oh wait, no, that's Pando, not Fireball. Never mind. Yeah, and this is the DM screen. So the idea is that the players have like the map that they're on, and they can see what's going on there and be playing on it, and then they've got this in front of them that gives them kind of like a flavor sort of vibe. And I think I've gone a bit too heavy on that spray. Let's use that up just a bit. Run, cross. That's right. spray level layer needs to be higher too. It needs to be up there. And it needs to be. And I'll add some spray to like all these cliffs and stuff, like the edges of these in a bit. It's where the rain's gonna be hitting it. But yeah, we need to add some more waves. Bigger waves. Many waves. So many waves. But I don't think we can until we're finished with the cliffs. We're not gonna know where to put the waves until we have all the waves in. Right? So yeah, let's focus on the cliffs for now. Highlights, run, Grass Slayer, line art. I don't know what that is. Ah, here we go. Cliffs highlights. I don't like these. I don't like these at all. I'm gonna start it with the highlights with a ink brush specifically. Alright, I know. I go like this and draw long sort of cracks and crags along here. So I also do a bunch of sort of cross crags in wherever I get these little divots. Kind of coming along and intersecting with the crag. And maybe just jumping up a bit. Meet a crag. Like an infinitum smoke'em! We're doing a TTRPG map. This is the DM screen. This will be the back section. This will be the front section. Oh, hang on. I just had an idea. So, let's bake these out. I can use this. Oh no, not there. But yeah, I'm working on a DM screen for the map. Layer. So this will be the top part of the DM screen. So this will be the part of the DM screen that's facing the DM. And this will have all the information for the DM. So that's top part, and this bottom part is the part that's facing the players. And again, the idea is that this will give the players a bit more of a vibe as to what's going on. And again, this is the map we're doing it for. I would like to improve these waves. This chop and squall is a bit not great. I think it could be improved. It's good, but no. I think it's the rocks. I think the rocks need to pop a bit more. But yeah, that's what we're up to. What are you up to, Sushi? Sorry, what are you up to in Infinitus? And it's turning out really well too. I'm shocked and appalled at how well this is going. Infinitus says, "Hope you all are having a magnificent day today. I'm just grinding through the workday." Oh, okay. Well, how's it going? But yeah, just adding in some detailing to the player face right now. Front miss. line art. Oh no, that's the far cliffs. So higher. Where is it? Oh, highlights. No? Saw for a second. What the heck? Oh no, that's just rain. Oh shoot, I was painting that on the color layer. That's not right. That's not right at all. I have to paint that out. That's not good. We done goofed. We done goofed so bad. Yeah, that's good enough. Not perfect, but... Oh, but yeah, how's your work day going, Infinitus? Busy? Chill day? So, I think we'll do the weathering first. So, the highlights. Start with that. And we'll do this with a more textured brush. Yeah. Ramp you up. Alright, so this is gonna seem a bit much. Blend it in later. Build it? In the title? I have the wrong title again. Nope. Oh, the Go Live notification's broken though. Let's fix that. Oh, that's okay. Infinitus says, it's going alright, just trying to see if our car counting AI counted bikes and pets correctly. Oh, you mean pedestrians. Bikes and pedestrians correctly. Huh. Okay, that's very interesting. So you work with AI where you work? AI gets a bit of a bad rap, but
I know.
that's a random Elden Ring video I've been meaning to watch for a while. Back in... Done. Kinda, yeah, it's just fancy image recognition. Whoa, Foxfire! Freddy shout out! We love Freddy. But yeah, so it's a... I hear a lot about AI. I mean, obviously everyone's hearing a lot about AI. No one can stop talking about stuff. But it's seems to be a lot of, I guess, call it conjecture as to whether or not it's you know, valuable. So I'm just curious. Is it working for you where you are, like in your particular use case, scenario, situation? Dang it. Down there. Alright, I think what I want is a little erase all that. Let's just go that. Then I'm gonna passive this down, way down, and oh, yes, just lost connection. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah. So, let's see. Infinitus says it's working pretty alright. There's still a lot of human intervention needed, but it costs very little to count cars at small intersections, so we're saving a good amount on cost overall. Okay, that's good. Sounds like your place is doing it right. I hear of a lot of places kind of just throwing AI at a problem and shock Pikachu face when it doesn't work, like laying off all their employees and just expecting AI to do everything. But it sounds like, yeah, you guys are keeping all your quality employees and just using AI to augment the existing system. Sounds a lot smarter. Let's try some. Yeah, oops. Like, I think it might be the brush. Let's try a different brush. Hey. Okay, yeah, you gotta. Let's erase out some of it. Let's just turn the opacity and you're not dead either. What about you? That feels better. Oh, okay, that feels much better. Okay. So, nope, you're not it either. Just looking for something that'll kind of like weather this stone and make it look like it's... I don't know, it's kind of like a crusty buildup of salt spray, I guess? Definitely not you. Obviously not you. Not... Maybe? No, I tried you. Maybe. Oh. Scale you down. About you? Certainly like salt spray. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Alright. Just using this to kind of paint in all the edges, and like all the spots where spray is going to be hitting it the most. Just trying to give a bit of depth. And then we'll come back and use a marquee tool to clear out all the spots where it's going over. Oh. This is working. This is doing good stuff. And we don't need it way back there. Add in. Should we back in here? Yeah, let's add some. Send our brush out. Alright, extend something like this. Okay, cool. Okay, let's get in with our marquee. And that. So less like it's been sprayed. We'll use a different technique for that. Same thing. It's too far. I don't want to switch back. Let's use marquee now. To get up here. And here. Yep. There. Okay, that's feeling more like cliffs already. Yeah, that excessive. Yeah. Heck yeah. Alright, so let's do the inverse. So everywhere where it kind of looks like the water should be kind of rising up and getting up to shenanigans in the lower sections, let's brush in some stuff for that. It's not like small brush. Painting much. Gonna need a layer for this. Heck? I just deleted everything, didn't I? Back when I hit delete. There we go. Okay, that's back. That was scary. Layer. For sure. Yeah, we just paint in the inverse. Where it's like the waves are probably rising up and things. Have a bit of it rushing up here. Definitely coming up along here. Yeah. It's kind of like thinking like where the waves kind of rush in and like kind of get channeled up by these wedges. Adding a bit more grunge up in here. Let's marquee and clean up this egg. The opposite at the top as well. Because I feel like all the water running down and off these things are going to be causing grunge to build up around here. Kind of interfering with salt spray. Okay, so we'll come in. Marquee. I probably should have done this marquees like before I started painting. Nice to have like a bunch of masks ahead of time, but we're here now. There we go. Yemi! Oh my goodness! Welcome! Hello! Sorry we didn't see you at the Minecraft session yesterday. But yes, welcome! So happy to see you scrungle down again. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't mean like that you had to come. Just that it was a good time. We had fun. Uh, we've officially so that path that runs from the main base out to your place is officially called the M Road now. That's kind of what I introduced it whenever I did like the tour for new players. So you now have a road named after you. You have a highway named in your honor. How do you like that? But yes, welcome back. How you doing, Yemi? Oh, Burley's gone to sleep. Rest well, Burley. Oh man, I'm so excited to see you back. We haven't caught up in so long. I missed you, Yemi. Yemi says, I need to find goats and populate this Yemi. Oh, wait, goats are a thing, aren't they? Yeah, goats are a thing in Minecraft. Oh. I think we can do this. I saw a spruce forest directly, like if you take a boat straight out of the, like if you take a boat down the river, and then once you get to the ocean, you just keep going straight across the ocean. I think you hit a spruce forest on the other side of the ocean. Tell you what, Burley's doing this every three weeks. Next week, I'll drop if you're free. I'll definitely drop everything I'm doing, and we can go and see if we can go for a quest to abduct some. Actually, even if you can't make it, I might just do this anyway. Because you're right, Emerald definitely needs goats. And I'll go see if I can go for a quest to abduct some goats for the Emerald. We'll populate the Emerald. Kind of annoying too. Yeah, just like real goats. But it's okay, because they're cute. You'd be surprised how much you can get away with if you're just cute enough. Got me out of prison multiple times. I mean, hi. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Yes, Yummy! How you been? I need to add some more rocks. What do you think of my, my cliffs? This is my first time drawing landscapes, and I think I'm doing pretty okay. I got one wave. One sad, lonely wave. I'll add more once I've got the cliffs in. But yeah, this is the DM screen, and you know what that is. You play TTRPGs. I want to have a DM screen to go along with the map. So this is gonna be the map in front of the players, and then this is gonna be the DM screen with the player facing side here. What's John doing its thing? They look very beautiful and dramatic. What, the goats? Yes, goats are very beautiful and dramatic. Add some color to this. Add a crappy. But yeah. Back on. And I want very. There we go. That's maybe even a bit more yellow. Yeah, that's all. So. But yes, Yummy, how have you been? Um, missed you. Yeah, we've got long streaks of some other kind of grass. Whoops. Up in here. Like, sort of cloud of the stuff. Because you never have monocultures of grass in the wild. That's something you only see in, like, unkept lore. Very often, like, grass comes in all sorts of different breeds, and they generally kind of, like, clump. They generally have, like, specialization. Even, like, around, like this. I need to add some more grass up on here. Yeah, but this is looking good. I'm very happy with this. I'm mostly just experimenting here, and once I've got this figured out, I'm gonna like start populating it out here because I've got all of this cliff to do. Gonna do all of this. I think we'll have a line layer. There it is. Get our inking brush. Thinking have cliff face here. Here. Rise here. Shenanigans here. Have it come up around here. And then up here. Never mind all this. Like it's coming down here. There. Would be nice to have like a foreground cliff, like a rock here, like a fried rock sort of thing. And yeah, so this one's kind of there. So moody. Oh, yay! Yummy accepted the accreditation for the curious emote. Awesome. Finally. Come, little guy's coming home. Okay, so got the highlights section here. Wanna add, okay, so you're a stain. Stains. But yeah, Yummy, how you been? so that's sustained. We're gonna add a low lights. Yeah. Lights. Let's continue experimenting with cracks and crevices. Here to the section. Little bit of here. I don't want to like hard draw these in. Like this one's hard drawn, but these little bits here and this bit here, we'll just kind of like hint at them a bit, and then let the salt do most of the talking. Yemi says I've been doing all right. Been playing that fishing game in VR chat a lot. Oh, yes. How's that going? Is that the one with the little sewer place we took Crow? Never forgetting that. Crow was so happy. Oh, speaking of which, oh Fuba, welcome. Have you seen the Did you see the magma canvas? Crow did some amazing stuff. Magma party, and it turned out so cool. Spoiler alert. Nobody cares. Lily started working on some fan art. I think this might be you, and I think it's the cutest thing ever. I did not see the end result, but I saw a lot of beautiful names when I last looked. Oh yes, this is Crow's stuff. Best Trash Panda couple ever. I don't know. You mentioned the fishing game. That just reminded me of that big trash site underneath. Yeah. Burley made me a backpack, which is so cool. It's like a backpack mesh. Electroshock joined. This is Anexi. You met Anexi. Anexi started drawing a sexy fox, and they never finished it. Never forgiving them for that. They and they drew themselves as the cake queen. This is Fubar's domain. Fubar did a lot of these cool little tags. Like they gave everyone names, which is actually really cool. Because now we can see like where everyone's stuff is. For example, Muor, this is Muor's stuff. They did this cool fox. I made a cake, tiramisu. Anexi claimed I cut a slice for Anexi and then Burley immediately tried to steal it. Oh, we got Grey and Chaos here. Lily drew another cake. Oh, this is Rissy, also known as Chompy. Yeah, someone did mine. I love these. Yeah, it's cool. And Burley actually did something really cool. Burley's gotten really good with the whole drawing thing. Page is rich. It really is. It was so cool. I'm so happy. Echo and T through these little fellas. I think this was Fi? I'm pretty sure this was Fi. But yeah, wonderful. Magic Fubar, of course. Nobody called for the free space. Oh, was that you? Was that you that did the free space thing? Space for Cell? Oh, hang on, all these have names. Magic Fubar. Wasn't it obvious? No? Why would it be? But yeah, it was a really good time. And I really, really do hope. I gotta get on Lily about finishing this, because I want to see this done, because this looks so cool. She's so cute. Pat, 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 pat. Wait, I need the hand. Where's the hand? There it is. Pat, 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 pat. But yeah, the canvas is still up if anyone's interested in. Ooh, man, swapping from that to this is kind of a tonal shift. Everything in 3-pixel black ink was me. Ah, hey, I do 3-pixel black ink. All the scrungles are done in 3-pixel black ink. It's cool. So banking is. Kids are using 3-pixel black ink. Okay, so I'm adding in some like little cracks and crevices into 3-pixel black ink is the best. Preach. Let's see. Something in here. Some sort of. Hang on. Let's split you here. I'm just kind of adding in like some bits where the rocks split and mold and stuff that's kind of gotten up in there and done its thing. These are the parts where the cliff's really taking a beating. I don't like that. Let's get rid of that. Uba says, if you mean the name things, I'm glad you like them. Oh yes, I do. It's very cool that everyone's got little labels next to their things, just so you know, nobody will forget that we were here. I was getting frustrated writing pie and tau after the pies. Yeah, we all like a bit of pie, but you know, limit. Point where maybe we've got enough pie. So I thought about scribbling maze-like things, and that's what happened. Except none of them had entry and exit points. Like, you made mazes, but nowhere to start or finish them. It's also very foobar. Okay. See how... These look zoomed out. That help? Kinda. You know what? Ooh. Yes, this really helps. Ooh, man, that hits hard. That bit there especially. That's okay. That's doing some work. Let's keep on with this. Fishes. It kind of like feeds into here, comes around, and then can split along here. Kind of like feed that geometry sort of thing. See how that looks zoomed out. Oh, that's delicious. Yum. Duval says, also, I didn't want to draw those vines the whole time again. Yeah, I mean, the vines are cool. The vines are cool as heck. But I understand if you don't want to do them all day, every day. I'm glad you enjoyed the magma streams. It's a drawing. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer now. Electroshock! Oh yeah! Shark's been streaming again. Semi-regularly. Great. Okay, so let's split down here. I love this. I want to do this some more. And this bit here. Let's find any excuse we can to do things like that. Right here seems like a good spot for it. Kinda down, up, then so add in a sort of Scuzzle! Welcome! Fanboy? I'm not a fanboy. I mean, I can be if you want me to, though. Anyway, Scuzz! Welcome back! How you doing, buddy? We're working on TTRPG. This is the DM screen, or what I've got done for it so far. The DM screen is for this map, which is the a map I'm currently working on, the goblin-infested lighthouse. We got a whole plan for this. It's gonna be a whole thing. It's gonna be a very linear dungeon. Most of my dungeons so far have been extremely. Oh, Scuzzle says, "Don't lie. Deep down inside, you're a femboy, even if you try and hide it." I mean, can be if you want me to be. Do you think I'd make a good femboy? I've been told I do sound rather effeminate, which, not sure how I feel about that. But yeah, Def would. Alright then. Gotta give the people what they want. I am nothing if not a servant of the people. But yeah, Scuzz, how you doing, buddy? You know, I say that, and it just sounds like I've just been looking for an excuse. Like secretly, I've just wanted to be a femboy the whole time. I'm just making like, oh, well, I guess. So if I said buy a maid, I've actually worn a maid outfit before. And, okay. You know what? I could make, like a goal thing, because I don't have, like, a VR headset. If we can raise enough money to get me a VR headset, I'll make a maid outfit for my avatar. 100%. No cap. I would totally do this. And then, yeah, I would absolutely dance around in a maid outfit. 100%. Because I've worn a maid outfit IRL. Not gonna lie, it's really comfy. And it felt really freaking good. I wore it to, like, karaoke. And, you know, we were singing and dancing and getting more than a little drunk. And it was awesome. I had such a good time. Scuzz says, why are you so easy to tell what to do? You're assuming I want to say no. No, I have no problem saying no to things I don't want to do. Like, I will never find someone who's harder to convince to do something that they do not want to do. I have a visceral internal reaction if it's something I don't want to do. But if you ask me to do something and I don't immediately say no, it's a sign that I want to do it. Like, don't think for a second that this is the norm. Usually I'm extremely resistant to suggestion. This is an exception whereby I would actually probably thoroughly enjoy like the degree to which I'd enjoy doing that well outweighs my natural inclination to just say no to everything. But yeah, if I can get some body trackers, because there's no point in having like a big frilly dress that, you know, if I spin around and it's not gonna like I can't do it on PC. I can't. But I've made a dress for a friend before. They're really actually difficult to rig. Like dresses, oh my god, nightmare. But a shorter dress, I think I think I look pretty good in a maid outfit. Let's be real. Scuzz says, I come here, say you're a femboy, and you're like, okay, if you want me to be one, I say put on a outfit and dance, you immediately say you could. Look, I'm just saying, it'd be fun. Everyone would win. like there is no downside to this situation you propose. I see no reason why not. Infinitus says dress. Oh, welcome back, Infinitus. Well, yeah, like I said, we gotta get me a body tracker first, because otherwise it just doesn't work. You can't have a dress without full body tracking. This is the first time I'm in this chat. These are my first messages. Oh, is it? Oh, Scrug, welcome. Hi, I'm Sleepy Fox. Scratch his head. I do mostly art stuff. Oh, okay, so bit of context. I do 3D modeling. My main thing is actually making avatars for VTubers. Screamcat! Welcome back, Mew! How much of that did you hear? Screamcat, be honest, how much of this previous conversation were you here for? And be honest. I need you to be honest here. How much of the conversation were you here for? A few seconds. Well, You missed a lot. Anyway, my main thing is making 3D avatars for VR chat, and my main goal right now is to become like a VTuber model creator. Like I want my niche to be making models for VTubers, like avatars. And to that end, I'm currently working on a biblically accurate video. If you head on over to my Blue Sky account, I've got like time lapses of what I've been working on and the concept art. But that's my current thing. So I can actually absolutely make this happen, 100%. And I would actually be pretty down for adding a maid outfit because I made this. I made this. This is me. This is my work. I made this avatar. So adding a maid outfit to this would not be too hard. I followed you for Bird Boys chat, never even joined your stream. Oh, well, you're here now. Welcome. But yeah, that's me. I do 3D modeling. So you suggesting putting this in a maid outfit is actually absolutely something I can do. And I've been wanting to do some fun stuff with this anyway. I've got a bunny version of this that I made. The ears aren't properly rigged up. But I want to make a Oop. Okay, yeah, it's a bit bugged. But I want to make a bunny outfit for this. You know, like the V thing. I just think that'd be hilarious. It's like an Easter thing. Get back the proper outfit. There we go. But yeah, like I said, all I need is like body trackers, because otherwise, maid outfit just doesn't work. And you know, like if I set this up as like a goal and we can hit it, 100%, I'd do it. I don't know how. Like maybe I should set up like a throne or something. And if we can make it, I'll make a maid outfit and debut in that. Anyway, Screamcat, welcome. How you doing? You missed a lot. Oh, actually, hang on. While we have a few people here. Oh, Scuzzle says, anyway, I'm planning on getting snake bites this weekend. Oh, like the piercings? Like lip piercings? Screamcat says, I'm being assaulted by voices. Do you often hear voices, Screamcat? Obviously, like, professional about that. Do they tell you to things? Like, do they ever tell you to hurt yourself or other people? How often do you hear these voices? Anyway. Since we've got a few people here right now, I don't know how long that's gonna last. This is this week's stream. We got a lot planned. So, and by a lot I mean a lot of emotes. And I'm finally gonna start taking a day off a week. Finally. Folks got a bit distracted. Oh shit. Yeah, I do that a lot. That's kind of my brand at this point. So, today we're doing the TTRPG art. Tomorrow, we're doing the emotes to tier list. So tomorrow's like a big deal. Very big deal. It's going to be the day where I'm going to do a bunch of polls. I'm going to start doing some emotes. I'm going to do a bunch of polls and have a tier list open on the side. And I'm going to use the polls to decide where each of the current emotes should go, and using that, I'm going to decide what emotes should stay, what emotes should go, and what emotes just need some work. Skull says, don't worry, just ignore them. Since they're boring and tell me to do things I don't wanna, I just put on some music and ignore it. Whatever works for you, buddy. But yes, then I'm taking a day off. Very rarely take days off, but I'm gonna start taking a day off a week. Like, I've been streaming every day of the week for the past 5-6 months. And yeah, I think taking a day off a week is probably a good idea. And oh, thank you, Fuba. Yes, beautiful. Oh, we have the fire back in. Hang on. I wanna. Screencast says, I don't know what the voices were telling me because I can't pay attention to anything. Oh wait, are you like in a VC on Discord as well as listening to me? Let's see. Where? Ah, wait. I see. You're in Discord. Sorry, you're in a Dudna server. Who says 143 watch streak. Oh my god, that's so much. um, so then I'm taking a dope, and then we're having the chat party stuff. So if you see those little scrungles down the bottom, if you want one of those of yourself, come along on Thursday. I do a kind of like first come first serve, sort of first pour up gets one. You can see Yemi down there. You can see Chaos has a custom. Freddy and Burley have disappeared. But yes, if you'd like a custom scrungle, come along. And yeah, we'll get you one. And then finally doing some angel modeling, and then doing some more emotes, and then doing some more angel modeling. So yeah, that's the plan for next week. And that's kind of what I do. Oh, the angel modeling is the VTuber, the 3D VTuber avatar, VTuber / VR chat avatar for a VTuber I know. Scuzz says just don't smash the walls. They're not in the walls, they're lying. They're not there, I checked. Scuzz says, oh, that kind of voice, not the voices in your head, but Discord. Yeah. Yeah. Also, thanks for posting all the emotes, Fubar. You can also gigantify them. Turtle, welcome! I was, shoot. Oh, yes, Turtle! So, Turtle, me and Turtle were, oh man, me and Turtle made the coolest thing. Oh, Turtle, Yemi was here just a little bit ago. They suggested that we go get some goats for the road. And I actually know where there's a alpine forest nearby, and usually alpine forests border mountains. So I'm gonna take a break from the restaurant next time and see if I can get me some goats. Scuzz, yes, that one. That's actually my favorite emote so far. Hang on. Gigantify. There we go. It's the I'm so cool. The I'm so cool emote. Chaos says you might be able to use the happy gas to transport them easier. Oh, good idea. Anyway, for those who just arrived, I'm currently working on the DM screen for the Mork Borg map. Foxicle, Foxicle, Foxicle. Yeah, there's a whole story behind that. Taylor says, oh, sounds good. I think next time I'm going to do a lot of mapping on details on the Turtle Lounge. Yes! I'll definitely help out. Oh, Chaos! We were talking, after you'd left, we were talking about moving that part of the sea that you'd made. Maybe making another one. Because it's just outside of the range of, like, being able to, like, fix up. Oh yeah, Screamcat. Every 3 weeks, a friend of ours, Burley, is hosting a Minecraft server. If you want to come along, I'd be happy to get you set up. But yeah, in 3 weeks' time, it's going to be happening again. So if you're free, we'd love to have you along. Turtle says, it was nice to speak to you, too, Chaos. Was. Really fun. Hope to be free. Excellent. Yeah, we've been working on a really cool, little underwater... Sorry, I just completely blanked. Underwater restaurant / inn. Like, originally I was talking about setting up, like, an inn with beds and, like, vending machines just for people to stay in if they don't have a home. But then Turtle was like, oh, I'm currently building, like, an underwater thing. I was like, oh, cool, let's pull our resources and make it happen together. Scuzz says, I got poor people Minecraft. I ain't got the money to waste on Minecraft. And then an account, too expensive. Yeah, it's surprising how expensive Minecraft is nowadays for a game that's so dang old. Like, I'm like charging some... Really, make it more accessible. Screamcast says, I see you started from the most important part when you were making the biblically accurate avatar. Yeah, I usually start with the chest. Oh, I've got a time lapse up on my blue sky if you want to see what we've been up to. But we currently have the hair. The hair's done. And we're working... Oh, the hair... No, wait, no. The hair's started. The face is mostly done. The chest is done. The arms look freaking amazing. Like, oh my god. I really hope you can come along to the... And it's lurking again. I don't know. Why do I bother? Turtle says, private members club, I think, at this point. Lol. Oh, you mean the restaurant? Yeah. Gus says, I'm EB. Hi, EB. I'm Fox. Anyway, you should go get some rest, buddy. If you're tired. It was nice hanging out with you, buddy. And we'll see about that maid outfit. I'll make a goal somehow, and if we can reach it, I will definitely do that thing that we discussed earlier that I'm not going to discuss further, just because it'll be more fun. Scuzz says, sleep is for losers. I'm gonna drink another monster. Yeah, I've also got a can of monster. Can you hear that? Nope. Hang on. Let me, No, my mic isn't picking up anything. Oh well. Cal says, I wanted to give my nephew Minecraft for Christmas, since they kept talking about it. And thought he would enjoy it. When I asked him if he wants it, he refused. Now he wants Minecraft. Kids are like that. My niece really enjoys playing Minecraft. Last time we hang out, we spent a lot of time talking about our builds. They're a builder, which is awesome, because I'm also a builder. I have a theory that there's four different kinds of players. There's hang on, there's builders, explorers, fighters, and what do we call them? Controllers? Commanders? Leaders. In the literature, they usually call controllers, but I find that's a bit nasty. And people often like fall somewhere in this spectrum. And you know, it's not a either or. Like you can be over here, like half builder, half fighter. Actually, wait. Fighters and probably be more like hang on. You can have people. Explorers and fighters are very similar. Fighter. Leaders are very rarely explorers. And builders, hang on. Whatever. But yeah, I'm probably I'm somewhere in here. I'm definitely a builder slash explorer, but maybe a little bit of leader as well. Okay. No wonder we get along so well, Turtle. I call it the flip principle. Oh, interesting. Fighter, leader, explorer, builder. I won't get into the whole Jungian archetypes thing, but I do adore the idea of archetypes because I don't know, I just feel like they're important, and they don't get enough. Scuzz says I got the ultra fancy ruby red monster tonight. Ooh, what's that? Chaos says he specifically wants to play modded. He's in the everything horror is interesting. Ooh, okay. That sounds fun. Chaos says builder. You're a builder too. Wait, hang on. But you've been doing all exploring and fighting. Like, you've been min-maxing... Oh, wait. Are you just doing... Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, okay. I'm a fighter plus explorer. Yeah, I was gonna say. You're definitely a fighter explorer. Oh, did I? Yeah, that's what you get when you raise on spell check. My spelling's abominable. I cannot spell for shit unless I've got spell checker to help me out. Magic Football says, no, I said you should call it Fleb. Yeah, Fleb. Fighter, leader, explorer, builder. Fighter, leader... Oh, okay, you mean to swap these two around? Fighter, leader, X. Fighter, leader, explorer, builder. Something like that. Turtle says, I love that Daft Punk song. Which one? So, let's get lucky. I have fond memories about that song. First time I heard that song was actually in San Francisco, in a bar, which I thought was pretty rad. Like, in some, like, really, really trendy dive bar in, like, just north of the business district. So it was like upper class, like it was a dive bar, but in the upper class of town. So it was really cool juxtaposition of like this, really grungy bar, like biker style bar, but it was in like surrounded by these huge buildings, like enormous towers, and all these really fancy and oh man, the smells. I'm basically a dog. I do everything. I remember things by smells. I'm very easily triggered by smells. That says, you said it like I do. Call it Fleb, but I don't play Minecraft. No. Cat says, although I can be a leader too, so explorer plus fighter plus explorer. I think you mean leader. Yeah, explorer plus fighter plus leader. My brain is not braining. It's okay. It happens. Oh, by the by, Turtle, how are you doing? You said you might be a bit exhausted after yesterday's shenanigans. How are you keeping up? Also, in case I didn't mention, I really enjoyed playing together last night. I had a lot of fun just yapping and hanging out. And I love team builds. I very rarely get to team build with people. So few people I have to team build with. Scuzz says explorer plus builder plus fighter plus stupid. Yeah, this is feeling good. I'm liking how this is going. I want to get in with the grunge brush and kind of like grunge up around the edges of all these cracks that we've made. But this is feeling really good. I like this wave. Forward to doing more of that. I can't do more waves until we have this coastline fixed up. So I kind of need to blend the waves that we make here into like this is the well. I could add some more waves back here, but man, speaking of like smell, like I actually had a whiff of like sea spray, like the seaweed plus like salty air. Just looking at that wave, I think I'm onto something here. I also really love how this has turned out. This glow of the rain. This is a motion blur with kind of like a very rough brush. There it is, spray. Yeah, so it's kind of like so it's just like a rough cloud brush. I've just applied a bit of a motion blur to it, kind of like make it a little jagged in this direction, and oh man, it really works. So happy with how that turned out. Gotta add like some water running down. It looks great. I'm so surprised at how well this is done. Like again, this is my first try at doing a landscape. I've never done backgrounds before. Really hope Lily shows up, because I really want Lily's opinion on this. Because they also struggle. Oh, I wonder if the Nexi show up. Actually, DM them, see if I can bug them to. Okay, hopefully they join us. Chaos said, I want to do landscapes too. I find them fascinating, but I struggle to find inspiration for what to do. If I can help you there. Let's, inspiration. What about inspiration? Ellie, I don't know, buddy. Might be on your own with that one. I mean, I also struggle with inspiration a lot. So, let's, work on this. Anexi! Anexi! Awesome! Check this out! Look. I've been doing backgrounds. We were talking about backgrounds earlier, how, you struggle with backgrounds. This is going so fucking well. Like, I'm actually, like, insanely surprised at how well I'm doing with this. Look, I'm doing backgrounds. I'm doing landscapes. It's happening. at this wave. I made a wave. I'm making waves. But yeah. What do you think? Fuba says, did you ever try to block out a scene in Blender? Oh, yes, 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 yes. I do that all the time. Regularly. Next it says, that looks crazy, doesn't it? This is the DM saying, oh, by the by. Okay, okay. I'm going to be very vague here, because I don't want to spoil any of Anexi stuff. But, this is where I'm hoping to introduce your character. Up the top of this. So, actually, wait. So, I think the idea was that your character is going to be introduced in this map. So we've got, like, a huge amount of water here, big clouds. I might actually, like, sneak in a little, like, squid, or maybe, like, an eye? Oh! Okay, I'll see if I can sneak in, like, a big eye. Make it very, very subtle. Like, kind of like a blink and you'll miss it thing. Like some tentacles. And then maybe, like, a reflection of it down here. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Chaos says Cthulhu just watching. Yeah. But very, very subtle. Like almost like if you don't know it's there, you won't see it, sort of thing. I'll see if I can work something like that. But yeah, having your friend at the top. I want to have like a big light at the top, or maybe like a more subtle light, blue light at the top where your friend is, and that's yeah. But yeah, that's the that's all I wanted to show you. Thanks for coming. It's definitely a work in progress. So Anexi, how you doing? How goes progress on thing? Have you gotten anywhere? Back a bit. There we go. Alright, I think I've had a good amount of fun with the cliffs and the water. I think I'm gonna get back to doing the bricks. Next he says, I'm resting today because I'm feeling really tired. Well, so glad to have you. You can just rest and hang out, chill together. Cliff. I know. There it is. This looks good if I like turn the line art back a little. Yummers. I didn't really eat today. Oh, I slept 12 hours and didn't eat. Oh. Are you able to get some food? Is there, like, is there something stopping you? I know that's the thing that sometimes happens. You are. Kinda lazy to go cook something. I get it like that sometimes too. Look. I'm trying to find power for that. Hmm. Well, maybe we can lend you some of our power. Psychic power, Bimu. Motivation power, go! Anexi, you can do it! Go, Anexi! Anexi, fighto! Did it work? I think it worked. Oh. Yay! Yes! Friendship power. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, hang on. I know what we can do. Friendship. Power. There you go. We all need to eat something. Yes, absolutely. Everyone go eat. Oh, I'll definitely be eating after stream. I got some soft-boiled eggs, marinating some soy sauce, and I've got some shallow fried tofu. Sorry, like tempura tofu to have with my my laksa. It's gonna be a really good dinner. I'm looking forward to it. And next he says, "Everyone, go eat!" Pooba says, "Again?" And next he says, "Yes, again!" Pooba says, "No." Well said, Anexi. Well said. Oh no, you made the Fubar cry. Also, Fubar's character is a big old octopus. Did you know that, Nexi? I thought you two would get along a little better. You know, both of you being cephalopods and all. Chaos says, seems like a gigantifying... Oh, yes, yes, yes. So, for me it doesn't. I got special privileges because this is my channel. Blah. But yeah, for everyone else it requires bits. Ah! Oh, Chaos sent me DM? No. Oh, wait. Something in server. Oh wait, no, it is a DM. Oh, I got 2 DMs. Ah, whoa, it's that much? That's insane. $1.50? I wonder if I can lower that. $1.50. Well, 1.5 euros? That's crazy. It's my mascot for my game. Yeah. And actually says, I'll eat your tears. Bake them into a cake. Let's see if we can... I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's set by Twitch, but if I can lower it, I absolutely will. Let's see. Here we go. Bits and cheering. What's over here? Gray! Welcome! Meow, meow, meow. I think it's somewhere in here. Subscription. Let's try some bits. Ah, here we go. Power-ups and channel points. Manage power-ups and channel. Oh, here we go. Gigantify it. Oh, I can. Cost 30. In 10. Okay. There you go. So it should be much cheaper now. Can I make this cheap? Yeah, let's make this cheap. Okay, so I don't know how much that is. That's the lowest I can make the Gigantify emote. It won't let me go lower than 10. If I put like 5, I think it'll... Oh, hang on. Okay. No. It needs to be 10. Not 5, 10. 10. Oh, it was already 10, so yeah, that's as low as I can make it. But yes, NXT! Oh man, NXT, I really hope you can make it for Thursday's stream, so we can get you a Scrungle. You deserve a Scrungle. I'd love to make you a Scrungle. You know what, even if you don't make it, I'll probably make you a Scrungle anyway. Grace says, why is yours bigger than mine? Bow chicka bow wow. It's not the size that counts, Gray. It's how you use it. Chaos says, me being final. Naturally, it's responsible to take a break for a while. I brought myself STS2. Oh, Slay the Spire 2. The same day as I got gifted the subs. Ah, okay. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoy the game. And yes, being financially responsible is important. Definitely don't be wasting money on bits unless you have the money for it. Infinitus says, "What can I say? I've been blessed." That's a cool emote. I like that. Very cool emote. So, wrapping you around, down like, because this staircase kind of like wraps around the tower. Pardon this line a bit. I think I scaled this up at some point. That's why the edges are all blurry. Are you not erasing? There you go. Okay, that'll do for that. There's our staircase. Looking good. Let's bring back our guide. There we go. Chaos says, was worth it through gifting. Yes. Thank you so much again. Definitely, definitely gonna be taking... If you have any, recommendations or suggestions or requests for emotes, do let me know. I'll definitely, give you priority. For custom emotes. Definitely, certainly earned it. Much appreciated. Man, that was a lot of subs. Thank you so much. It was a big night too. My goodness. But yeah, have a think about any emotes that you'd made. Don't even necessarily have to be Fox related. If you'd like a chaos themed emote, because I mean, crows got like 3 emotes for themselves. No, two emotes. They got 2 emotes. Actually, I wonder how this looks gigantified. Geek. Sug. Oh, Fox Hug. Okay, for sure. I'll... Just in case I forget what it is. Okay. Damn it. There you go. No way I'm gonna forget now. I want to give you hugs for a while. Oh, how... I have to think about how we'll lay that out, though. Like, would it be 2 foxes hugging each other, or like the petting? Would it be kind of like this, except just with like 2 arms, kind of like hugging a fox, or like a fox hugging someone? I guess I could do both. Like one of a fox hugging a mystery person, and one of someone hugging a fox. Of course. Anyone with a subscription will be able to use it. Oh, hang on, wait. Well, I think it'll be a sub only. I think we only have sub-only slots left. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, they only gave us sub-emotes. But maybe we could swap it. This. You know what? Use the tier list to decide. Promise I won't bite. We'll use the tier list to decide which ones go in the free slot. So the ones that get, like, the highest ranking, we'll put in the free slot. And then the ones that get lower rankings will add to the, yeah, tier slots. And the ones that get the lowest rankings will, redo. I'm Be Great. How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Creeper, welcome. Oh, Creeper. Hey, was it you that was asking about D&D yesterday? Yesterday. Last stream? I think it was you. Sure it was you. My memory isn't the best. I could be wrong. Ray says, I've been doing well. I'm making some preparations for my freelance journey for the last week. Ooh. Are you becoming a freelance mercenary? Are you gonna go crimes for various warlords in third world countries? How's the fox doing? We couldn't talk much yesterday. No. I'm doing well. Hopefully we can hang out a bit more. So okay. So next time we're having the Minecraft thing, I'm going for an adventure to. Actually, yeah, you just disappeared. Me and Chaos actually went on like a quest to find you, and we kind of like narrowed it down. Like we went to each of the dots we could see on the compass. It was like, okay, that's not great. That's not great. That's not great. That's not great. And then we kind of like, I'm kind of like, oh, well, there's that one blue one way off in the distance. Let's go see if it's them. And we're cruising, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, it's gotta be that's gotta be great, that's gotta be great. And Kay's just like, it can't be. Like they're so far away. There's no way in hell that's great. And we're like, no, it's gotta be. And then eventually Chaos like convinced me like that can't be great. Like it has to be a bug or something. So we turned around, and then Chaos goes away, and then he comes back and he's like, oh yeah, it was great. Like, you sabotaged me. But yeah, we wanted to go because I need to get some coal, so I thought maybe we could go adventuring together. It was in fact great. Yes, exactly. Ray says, I'm in fact in the Middle East, folks. I'm already in the war. Safe, buddy. Like, yeah, I know there's like conflict going on over there at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't spill over. God, I really hope it stays contained. But stay safe, buddy. Gray says, yeah, I went to the far, far lands to claim the oil American style. Well done. Oh man, why is that joke top of it? That joke was a lot funnier when it was still just, like, when it was just a joke. But now they're actually fucking doing it. God damn it, America. Used to be chill. What happened? Everyone was chill. Everyone was having a good time. Go home, America. You're drunk. Anyway, enough of that. Creepcast says, I cast Fireball. Yes! So, Creeper, hang on. Creeper, was it you that was talking about D&D yesterday? I think it was you. Infinitus says, used to be chill. When? No, they've been chill for a while. Like, they've been really chill for a while. And it's been great. Like, relatively speaking. Like, for a country that big with that big of a military, to be that chill is unprecedented. Ray says, well, we have a missile fell here, and my beloved people take it. tear it apart and sold it, sold it to a guy who buys scrap metal. You know, I admire the what's it called? The industriousness? Yeah. I admire the grind. That's some impressive grind set. Respect. War in Iran was unnecessary. It really, really is. Which is why it's so upsetting. Because again, the Americans were really chill for a good long while, and now they're kind of just losing their minds again. Happens every now and then, I guess. Uh, that's a real story, by the way. Yeah, I believe it. And yeah, proud of them. Good job. I remember hearing stories about Ukrainians doing a similar thing with Russian tanks. Like a Russian tank broke down in some farmer's yard. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna. This is mine now." He just takes it. So now you got a bunch of Ukrainian farmers tilling their fields with like Russian war tanks. It's awesome. Smack my ads. Oh no. Oh dang. Gotta skip that. Oh well. Consequences of having an adult baby in leadership. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Creeper. So this is the TTRPG I'm working on. This is the DM screen. It's going to be what's between the players and the DM, and then this is the map. Well, yeah, this is the map so far. What we've got for it. Play space, and then this is the plan for the map. So you know, starting here, the players start here. They go boop boop up in here if they want, boop, boop, up in here, and then this leads to hang on. This now. This leads to, I think, here. Yeah, and this comes out here, and then go ba 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 ba, and go up here, and then this leads to here. And yeah, it's a very linear dungeon. Most of my dungeons are much more freeform, sandboxy. This is the most linear dungeon I've made so far. But I'm happy with how it's coming along. It's gonna be a good time. Ray says, also, for some reason, we are apparently brother countries with Spain now, because they took down the missile that headed us. Oh. Go Spain. Spain is pretty cool. Creep says the Iranians painted an airfield, so that from above the airfield looked full. Guess what? The planes were underground, so the US wasted a crap ton of bombs and money. Yeah. Yeah. Tad Spain. It's a common technique. Like people have been doing that for a decade. As long as we've had aerial spy planes, I think the British did something similar with Operation with their D-Day and Enterprises. They got like a whole bunch of inflatable tanks and quote-unquote mobilized them to make the Germans think that the attack was the D-Day attack was coming from somewhere else. And you know, so when the German spy planes flew over, they'd see the inflatable tanks and be like, oh, okay, they're clearly mustering their troops here. But yeah, that's very common. The Ukrainians have been doing it a lot, or have done it a lot with wooden mock-up tanks. The Oh, no, wooden mock-up HIMARS. They built a whole load of wooden HIMARS launchers. So what they do is they'd launch the missiles from like the real HIMARS. And they'd have a wooden HIMARS nearby. HIMARS is the missile launchers. And then they pack up the real HIMARS and move it. And then the Russian spotters would see the wooden HIMARS and hit that. And that's why for a long time, the Russians were really, really happy with how they were going. They were convinced that the Ukrainians were going to run out of HIMARS any minute now because they were hitting all these HIMARS like missile launch systems. But then they found out that they were just hitting plywood. But yeah, it's very common tactic, and it's common because it works. Because it's very difficult to tell from the air what is a decoy and what isn't, and more so still, you don't. There's such an incentive to attack a decoy, regardless. Because if it is real, the benefits of hitting the real target are so great that you can't really just assume that it's a decoy. You kind of have to assume that it's the real thing, even though there's a high chance of it being a decoy. Because, you know, the payoff of it not being a decoy is too high to not. Like, same thing with the HIMARS. Like, the Russians aren't stupid for hitting all these wooden HIMARS. It's just maths. Chaos says, I believe they used to do similar things with dummies and helmets in the trenches. Ah, yes! There's actually a really interesting story, sorry, Grey. Back when Australia invaded Turkey, or tried to invade Turkey during World War One. It was an absolutely botched affair. Winston Churchill was in charge of the thing, and he did an absolutely. I think it was his first command. Yeah, the Dardanelles. So there's kind of like history lesson with Fox. Why did you invade us? I will explain. So there's my geography, my Turkic geography isn't the best. You've got Constantinople / Istanbul here. You've got the Strait of I forget this one. And then you've got this thing, and then it kind of comes up here. You got the Black Sea in here. BS. And then you've got this big old thing here. Got really broken territory here, and then down here I think you got I don't know what some island down here. Then you got a whole bunch. Then you got Greece over here and a whole bunch of islands. Anyway, the Allies really want to get supplies through here up to Russia, because you know Russia was attacking Germany from this side. France and the UK were attacking Germany from this side, and they really wanted to get supplies up to Russia, which was having a really hard time then with supplying themselves, so they just had a massive revolution. But Turkey did not like this. They closed this strait. So the Allies told the Australians and a couple of Brits as well to open up this strait. So there was this massive landing. I think it was about here. Or maybe it was further up. Somewhere around here. I forget exactly where. Thing is, there was this massive build-up, and talking about decoys, they did not do any decoys. They basically had this huge troop build up in Egypt. They had all these ships just kind of like cruise in, very chill, and then they just hung out, did some bombardment, which, you'd think like bombarding the shores would be a good idea. No. They basically put like a big flag saying, we're going to land here, and then the Turkish army, they just kind of like, there's all these hills and ridges, and they just kind of like set up all up here, and it was a shit show. The Australians landed, and it was horrible. They did the whole trenches thing. Anyway, eventually, they decided, okay, this is dumb. This is dumb. We hate this. We're not getting anywhere. The Turkish people knew we were coming. They're too entrenched. We're not making any ground. We got to get out. So the Australians came up with this really, really ingenious idea where they'd have, like Chaos was saying, helmets. They'd have the trench line, firing step. You've got the trench line. Like Chaos was saying, they'd have a helmet on a stick, and then they'd have a rifle, a very poor rifle. They'd have a rifle, and then they'd have the trigger, and then they'd have a string on the trigger and a little bucket, and have another little bucket attached to the side of the trench with a hole in it, a spout that came down here. So a little bit of water is kind of like trickling into this bucket and slowly filling it up, until eventually the weight of the little container, like sardine tin or whatever, would be enough to trigger this, and it go bang. And so yeah, they set these all up along the front lines. So every now and then, one of these guns would go bang, bang. So it seemed like the front line was still active, but what was actually happening is all the Australians, they just buggered off. They'd all left. So there's and the Turks are over here, just kind of like, okay, yeah, they're still trying to do their thing, so we'll just kind of like hold our positions. And yeah, it took them days to figure out that, yeah, the Australians just left. They weren't there anymore. But yeah, decoys in war are extremely common. don't give the Americans too much shit for bombing a non-existent airfield. It happens all the time. It's kind of the default, and it just means the Iranians are practicing just good strategy. And the Americans aren't dumb for doing it because, you know, it's a risk reward kind of thing. Can't I just take my kebab? Actually, we have pretty good kebab here. We have a lot of Turkish immigrants in Australia, Turkish and Greek immigrants, so we have some amazing kebab restaurants. Creeper says, if I was to defend my country from the US, I would just do a World War II Canada throw a can with. Ooh, okay, yeah. Fun fact, and a lot of people don't know this about Canada. The Geneva Convention is basically just a thing of Canadians not to do again. Like the Geneva Convention wasn't invented to, you know, stop the Germans or the Russians or anyone else from doing war crimes. No, it was the Canadians. They just went through the list of the crazy shit the Canadians got up to and just said, yeah, let's not do that anymore. Creeper says the Aussies are crazy and would be the only ones to survive. Yeah, it was a nightmare. God, it was so bad. Count says, I saw that one like last week by Oversimplified. Oh, okay. What you were explaining right now. Oh, okay, neat. How'd I do? Chaos says low cost, but eliminates a potentially high risk. Exactly. Creepcast says we are idiots. Da da da. Also, a lot of people don't know that the Canadians actually invaded America one time and burnt down the White House. Yeah, the Americans burnt. The Canadians invaded America and burnt down the White House, and yeah, the Canadians burnt down the White House, and the Geneva Convention exists. It was it. Most of the things on the Geneva Convention are there because the Canadians were horrible during World War II. Like, they seem chill now, but boy, what do they say about nice guys? Like when a kind man goes to war. Yeah, the Canadians are a bit scary. Can be a bit scary when they want to be. But yeah, so Reaper, where are you American? Like, I'm not sure what you're getting at with this. Grace says, are you guys still fighting with the emus? No, the emus won. we definitely ceded the win to the emus, and they've been pretty chill since then. Look, some of my best friends were emus. We're chill. We're on good terms with the emus now. It was all just one big misunderstanding. They still knock over our fences and a general menace to society, but you know what? So are we. So we found we have a lot more in common than we initially assumed. Ray says, why do you have lots of giant kaiju turkeys in your country? Because I have a secret master plan of doing a little bit of like genetic engineering to tweak them into chocobos. I want chocobos so bad. Like it'd just take a couple of tweaks too. Like just splice some of their DNA with, I don't know, like a parrot. Oh man, you just splice the emu with parrot and you got a chocobo right there. Why has no one done this? And for anyone who doesn't know what a chocobo is, they're the Final Fantasy bird mounts. They're really cute. I love chocobos. They got like big old eyes, and they got like these goofy. They very often have like a goofy sort of head thing, and then yeah, they got these big heads, which is why I think parrot. Like let's put some parrot in there. But parrot, like the parrot head and the parrot beak, because emus have like really goofy flat beaks. They kind of have a big old body, and then this is where the emu comes in. Emus have these sort of like wings that aren't for flying, and then here's where we get more. So the body part's emu, and the legs are also emu, have like I think they're like something like this, like this. Has anyone else here played Final Fantasy? Am I the only one who has this massive bird fever for the chocobos? And then they have these huge plumes at the back, which is where we get back into the where we get more parrot DNA in. But yeah, and then that part there is parrot as well. And yeah, we can do it. Let's just do it. Creeper says Final Fantasy VII is my favorite Final Fantasy game. Oh, awesome, wonderful. Creeper gets it. Creeper says technically during World War One or Two, we Americans used the shotgun against the Germans. The Germans didn't like it and told us to stop. So we basically said, then you stop gassing us, and they said no. Shotguns were still used. Yeah. It is kind of ironic that the Germans considered the trench shotgun to be wrong, and they were just salty because it works so well. Like and I'm pretty sure it was World War One. That the trench shotgun was first deployed by the Americans. I think they used paper cartridges back then. I think they used cardboard cartridges. They hadn't moved the because plastic wasn't widely spread, and it didn't make much sense to use brass cartridges for shotguns. So yeah, they used cardboard, waterproof cardboard. So it didn't get wet in the rain or anything silly like that. Gray says Australia's filled with angry flightless birds that lust for blood. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just merge them with just get some parrot DNA in there. Just get those big parrot brains in. And parrots make awesome pets. Like seriously, we've got everything we need. Just someone and I should ask Aduna about this. Aduna knows about genetic like engineering stuff. Get Aduna on the case. We'll get them a couple of parrots. And yeah, like, because emus lay massive eggs too. You can actually, apparently they're pretty tasty. Actually, emu laying season's coming up soon. I should, oh. You guys be interested in a cooking stream? If I get me some, like, emu egg? Like, if I can get an emu egg, maybe I can make, like, something, like an emu dish. Stream that, or at least record it. Group says, awesome chocobo. I love chocobos. Oh man, I'd love chocobo. And then they lay eggs. Like they'd be like the ideal farm animal because they lay eggs and you sell the eggs. You could theoretically sell the meat. Like apparently emu meat is a bit gamey, but it's not bad. I'm a vegetarian, so I wouldn't. Never gonna find out. And their feathers, you could sell the feathers as like dowel for like pillows and stuff. The manure would make excellent fertilizer because chicken manure is excellent for fertilizing fields. So feathers, eggs, game meat, fertilizer, like they're kind of the ideal. I mean, they'd be the ideal farm animals. Did you know kiwis lay eggs as big as themselves? Yeah, it's horrifying. Those poor birds. Gray says, we'll be fine as long as our school accepts Aussie painters and prevent them to jump into politics. Has anyone here read Dune? Because we're, yeah, this is basically Arrakis. We have a bit of a history of being incredibly good fighters. Okay, that's looking good. Ray says, don't eat their baby. Oh, no. Unfertilized eggs. Emus like chickens. They also lay unfertilized eggs if they haven't been mated with. So yeah, they don't have babies in them. It's fine. Creeper says they are tiny. Could you add a troll command? Oh, roll command? Oh! Could do. Tell you what, we've got the chat party thing is Chat party is on Thursday. Find me on Thursday. And I'll have a think about that. It'd be a bit of work, but if I... What do you mean by roll? What would roll do? You mean like for the little guys to roll around, or like a gambling, like casino roll kind of thing? Like a slots roll? Give me the deets. This needs to be a small... Yeah, let's go here. Actually, no, there needs to be a brick. Like this? Yeah, that'll do. It shows a random number on... Oh, you mean like a D20? Yeah, sure. Actually, I can set that up now if you like. Let's see. Some command. Exclamation mark. Description. A 20. Down. Let's give it a 5-second cool. Spam it. Oh, okay, so add new effect. Random effect. Okay, so and effect. And effects. Chat. Message, send as bot. Let's see. So, okay, let's just go, A1. And as reply, add. Label. 1. Save. Okay. 2. Save. Duplicate. We're just gonna have to do this 20 times. 3. Save. Okay. I'm sure there's like a random number thing in here somewhere, but this'll do. Save. Okay. 5. Six. So why did you want to roll 20 anyway? Like, was there anything that's specific you were trying to roll for? 7. Ah, okay. Oop. I'll look into adding it to the chat party thing. Might be nice to have like a little dice at the oops, did I 8, 7, okay, so hang on. Let's count. Might be nice to have the little chat party blobs roll a dice when you exclamation mark roll. Like have like a little like an actual dice that comes out and like they spit out and yeah. Well it's for now. And I'll look into coding that up. It's going to be added. The bill is quite long right now, so it'll be a hot minute before I get around to it. But I will definitely add that to the list. Actually, I'd probably make it like list. By the by, if you're if you know anything about GitHub or Git repositories, it's all open source. The whole chat party thing. Want to take a peek? Maybe fork it and do some work yourself. Hey, maybe you could add the role feature itself if you have any experience with JavaScript. And oh man, almost done. Okay, I will be getting you to test this, by the way, creep. Okay, 18. Last one. Okay. Say that. 20. Save. See. Add. Save. Okay, give it a go. All right. Could you give it a couple of goes? It won't let you do it for every 5 seconds. I don't want people spamming it, but yeah. Count to 5 and give, no, we'll gotta test it a couple of times. We don't know if it. We don't. I mean, we know it works once. That doesn't mean it works. I've done enough game development to know that just because it works once doesn't mean it works. I'm glad you're excited, but I'm going to temper my expectations just a bit. YouTube streams behind Twitch? Yes. So that's weird. It depends on where you are. For some people, Twitch stream is behind the YouTube stream. For some people, the YouTube stream is behind Twitch stream. It's wild. I'm pretty sure it depends on where you live and where the nearest server for either service is. But yeah. Wait, hang on. Wait, didn't you say last stream that YouTube was ahead of Twitch? Is that you just saying that? Team was ahead last time, not mine. Oh, okay. Speaking of which, I haven't been watching the YouTube stream. I wonder if, okay, cool. No one's typing in Twitch. Sorry, no one's typing in YouTube. Yeah, I stream on both because for some people the YouTube stream does much better. Yeah. Um, Oh, okay, so we just hit the 3-hour mark. It's usually when I start thinking about wrapping things up. So, if anyone wants to do a guide the raid, that'd be a good time. Yeah. Reaper says, it doesn't help that every time YouTube buffers for me, that in-between time gets longer. Yep, be like that. And our music. Say that. Back. Big yawn. Man, I'm looking forward to dinner now. But talk about chocobo eggs made me hungry. But yeah, so I'm just gonna finish the last of these bricks. Then I'm gonna go find us a raid. Again, unless anyone here has, you know, a friend who's streaming right now, or someone they like, someone they think would be cool to raid into. I cast 10 Adios Warthologies, A10 Warthog. Roll. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah. It seems to be counting up. Oh, okay, 6. Okay, so we've got a 6 and a 7. Yeah. So I rolled a 6 and then a 7 and another 6. It's interesting. I mean, it's statistics. Statistics can be weird. But 6. Oh no. Chaos, why? 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 I could have gone my whole life without noticing that. Why'd you have to point that out to me? Well, I'm afraid. Sorry, Infinitus. We gotta delete Firebot. Firebot just 6-7'd us. It's not worth keeping around anymore. We can't have a bot running 6-7s. That's just not okay. I cast out the window. Okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, it seems to be working. Awesome. But yeah, I do like the idea of the little scrungles rolling d20s. I could set up a thing where if two people roll at about the same time, it'll like detect that two people are rolling at around the same time, and it'll let them know in chat which one. And I don't know, maybe do something. I don't know what it'll do, but we'll do something. Roll a 3. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the dice. Isn't doing the thing anymore? Oh, it might be on cooldown. I gave it a cooldown in 5 seconds. If you do it too often, it just won't respond. Yeah, because I don't want you overloading the server. But yeah, give it another go. I think you might have just been going too quick. I kind of want to make like a when this tower's done, I want to make like a little post on Blue Sky as like a oh, what do they call them? Like a B&B. What's that B&B thing called again? One where you like stay in people's houses. Wait, is it just called B&B? I think about it. I think it might just be called B&B. I might just... I may or may not be playing peopleplayground.com.html as I do this. I've got no idea what that is, but good for you, buddy. Wish you the best in all your endeavors. Okie dokie, that's the brickwork done. And as was... Oh, hang on. I'll pick this up. This one's too big. Yeah? Good. Okay, but yes, as promised, I'm going to Control S, and we're gonna find someone to raid. It's a file. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not touching that link. But yeah, so raid targets. Early streaming. What do we say? We give a really quick raid. I mean, I know. Oh, hang on, Sushi Food's streaming. Okay. So we have a few options. We can raid into Sushi Food. Oh, it's currently on lunch break. But yeah, they're working on a sort of aliens. Don't click on it anyway. It don't work. Oh, okay. Sushi Fu is working on a Alien/Aliens, if you've seen any of those movies, environment. They've been working on it for a while. It's looking pretty dang good too. We also have Burley, who is a 3D modeler, much like myself. They Chill, I guess they must be working on their avatar? Oh yeah, they're working... Oh no, they're working on Freddy's avatar. That's cool. And then we have Temptic, who is a game developer. So, yeah. And I think that's... He's also streaming. They're doing Sailor Moon outfit. Sailor Moon character. But I'm thinking Burley would be the great to go, because they're currently working on Freddy's avatar, and that's something I'm really into seeing. It's looking really good too. Oh, and also playbacks of the Minecraft stream. That'll be fun. Yeah, is everyone okay with that? Anyone has issue with raiding Burley? I know we raided them yesterday, but that's just because we were living with them yesterday. Alright. Flash. Raid Burley Raptor. So, very special thanks to everyone for coming along. I had a lot of fun. We got a lot done. Oh man, we got the sky in, we got the basis of the water, we got all this spray and foam happening. We got a bit more done on the cliffs. It's really coming together. Like we're really happening now. Chaos. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for coming along. And yeah, very special thanks to Infinitus for the bits. The gigantic emotes, and Creepercraft for the idea for the dice roll. That was very cool. Yes, thank you so much everyone for coming along. Just remember, tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow is Emotes tier list. So if you're interested in the emotes for this channel and seeing what emotes stay, what emotes go, and what emotes get worked on, definitely come along for that. So we'll be doing polls throughout the stream and using those to place them on the... Oh, last dude, hey! And we'll be using those to place them on the tier list. I have a tier list at the end that'll help us figure out also which ones go in the free slot. So the ones that do the best are going to wind up in the free slot. But yes, that's tomorrow, and then day after that, taking a day off. But yeah, so I hope you'll all come along and say hi to Burley with me. And yeah, thank you so much for coming. I had a really good day, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Bye.
What the hell's going on? Oh, hi. Welcome on in. Hi. You guys missed the best and the worst today. Good job. Woo! Yeah, congratulations. So, we started today in VR chat, actually. Yeah. Believe it or not. We had some fun in there. You know, I showed some things and talked a little bit, and I got to make a part of my Twitch intro, which I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, and right now we're doing Freddy's thing. I've got a bunch of other plans as well for once we're done with this. Where the hell is the tail? Hold on, wait. Can you have a tail?